Welcome to the Holy Sports Podcast. It's your boy AB from DET.
It's your boy Roze at He Just Funny.
It's your boy Coach DTM, man. What's good?
I'm that ball bro from the NYC.
We here. Week 1 is in the book.
Talk
Hell
about
of a
it.
week it was, man. Good football. It was just damn good for a Sunday to be sitting down and watch football all damn day, man.
Not even just Sunday, man. It started on Thursday.
Yeah, it did. And on Saturday, if you want to include college football, you know.
Yeah.
But before we get into anything, we did predictions last week, and we are keeping score here every week. There will be a champion at the end of the year. And let's break down this score for week 1. Falling in last place. He won't be there long, but it is myself. I'm in fourth place, in last place with just 4 wins. In second place, we have a tie. There's a tie for second place with Roze and Ball Bro with 6 victories. And somehow in first place is Coach DTM with 8 wins in week 1. Leading the way in week 1, Coach. Man, what the hell?
I was just saying before we started recording, man, I could have did better, but I was picking a lot with my heart, man. So I got this week. I'm picking with pause. Brain. We're gonna say brain. I was gonna say head. We're gonna pick with the brain. I'm picking with the brain.
Well, let's jump right into week 2. Talk about some key games coming up. Well, actually, before we get to week 2, let's break down some week 1 and how we felt about it and everything before we jump to week 2. First off, let's break down this Philadelphia Eagle, Dallas Cowboy. Philly pulls off the win 24-20. Coach, you clapping your hands. How'd you feel about this one?
Man, let me tell you something. First off, this was a great way to start off this season. The Dallas Cowboys did way better than I definitely expected them to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you one more thing, man, before I pass the ball to somebody else. Listen, this is how you realize that even God said, "No, not on my watch. Y'all not finna win." Because he just started making it lighting all crazy, and they had to do that delay that took everybody out the game.
That took everybody out, man.
Yeah, and at that point, it was a wrap. So I'm like, America's favorite team has become God's least favorite team because he made sure that they wasn't coming out with that dub on that one.
Next up, let's break down Cleveland Browns versus the Cincinnati Bengals. That seemed like a damn obvious matchup there that was going on. Roze, how'd you feel about that one?
Not gonna lie, with that one, it was crazy how bad Cincinnati was. How close the game was. How it didn't feel like the offense for what they paid for it. It didn't feel like they was really blowing up like they were supposed to. Like they was really supposed to put up numbers and stuff like that.
Right.
Mostly, I'm especially mad because Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase didn't hit my parlay. So
you always talking about a parlay every week.
That's what I'm talking about, man. It's all about parlays, man. That's what it's about.
I gotta get him.
Yeah. They didn't hit my prize picks parlay. Chase Brown did. Because he's like an automatic touchdown almost every week. But surprisingly, I think it's gonna be a long season for the Bengals, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them being able, and I know we're not talking about them yet, but the way the Steelers played, the Bengals can end up fighting with the Browns to be the last team in that division, to be honest.
Facts. Ball Bro, how'd you feel about Cincinnati and Cleveland?
This game kind of fell in the theme with the entirety of week 1 in a sense. Remember, preseason isn't what it used to be anymore. You don't get the 4 weeks anymore, and nobody plays in preseason. So you could consider week 1 and possibly week 2 as just them fine-tuning everything, both offensively, defensively, their timing and which, because I thought this game was going to be a blowout. I thought they were going to blow the doors off of Cleveland. Possibly we get Shador in there. That's how bad it should have been. But I'm checking the scores throughout the day. I'm like, yo, they only down by 1. It was a game right there, but it's a division game. Those division games are always funny. It don't matter how good or whether who's in first or who's in last. So if Cleveland had a shot to pull off an early an upset over a good team, this was their chance, and unfortunately they didn't come through. I mean, but Like it is what it is. But it was just a weird circumstances within a lot of games that it kind of fell in line with how the tone of week 1 was going forward.
Definitely, definitely. Coach, let's skip a game for you and jump to Pittsburgh Steelers 34, getting a win over the New York Jets. How'd you feel about that one, Coach?
Man, that was a good game, man. That was a good game. They definitely showed out. I did not see the Steelers winning based off of how they were playing. It felt like they kind of had a slow takeoff as far as like defensive wise.
Yeah.
I was excited a little bit because I like to see how the quarterbacks had to go against their old squad, right?
Yeah. That was dope.
And the thing that I love to hear was Aaron Rodgers say, "Yeah, they messed up. They messed up. So anytime I can get back on any of them jokers, I'm getting back on it." So that was kind of hard. I was like, okay, that's what's up. But yeah, no, to see the quarterback rivalries and both quarterbacks do pretty good. A high scoring game.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Roze,
high scoring
how'd you
game.
feel about them Jets and Steelers?
I did like when Aaron Rodgers went. I don't know if it was by. I think it was the Jets sideline. He ran by their sideline like after a touchdown. He did his little celebration, like that. No, I think surprisingly the Steelers. I think surprisingly the Steelers are a good team, and surprisingly, to be honest, even though the Jets lost, Justin Fields is a good fit for the Jets.
Yeah,
Mhm.
It really is. It gives them something. They don't, obviously, not gonna lie, as bad as their offensive line is, they don't need a quarterback that just needs that has to stand in the pocket to make plays. They need somebody that can scramble around and make plays on his feet. So it was nice to see him do that. He made a great throw to Garrett Wilson for a touchdown.
That was clean.
It was amazing. But I think the Steelers are definitely gonna like surprise people, especially this year the way they played. And Jalen Ramsey, I don't know what was in him. I don't know what Garrett Wilson said to him. I don't know if he talked about. I don't know what he talked about him, but he played like an absolute dog out there, and like that game saving tackle and everything. Like, yeah, he gonna be talking crazy for a couple of weeks off of that. So yeah.
That's a fact.
Definitely. We gotta jump around here so we get to week 2, but I need this guy to start this game. The New York Jets lose to the New York Giants lose to the Commanders 21-6. Bro, how'd you feel about the Giants, man?
How can I say this? Listen, we were already behind the 8 ball when I see the injury report before the game. We're down 2 starting offensive linemen. I'm like, all right, great. That's great for our offense. I mean, listen, Russ was running for his life pretty much. He had no chance. He had no time, barely any time. Like, he didn't have a chance to look for a second, third read, or dump off. Like, I mean, first read wasn't there. He's running for his life. And for the idiots out there who want Jackson Dart to start in week 2, when we have 2 offensive linemen who are still out, like, what do you like? Why would you want to set him up for failure to me? Like, I would rather wait until Andrew Thomas and Evan Neal are 100% healthy. Give him the best chance to succeed. And you want his first game to be on the road in Dallas this upcoming week? Like, no. I don't have any realistic expectations of this team like being a legit playoff contender or Super Bowl contender. Like, this is almost a punt year in a sense. Like, we're gonna see what we have with Jackson Dart and how he coincides with Malik Neighbors and Tyrone Tracy and the other young talent. I will say the defense did play good up until like 4 minutes left in the game. It was 14-6. Our defense limited the big plays. I mean, Jaden Daniels didn't like show any flashes or like dominate the game or anything. Like, Brian Burns, a couple of sacks. Abdul Carter had a sack and a half and a block punt as well, but I need him in there more than 50% of the snaps. Like, we gotta increase his output. Like, he's a top 10 pick. Like, take the training wheels off. It's time to go. That's our best chance to win. The defense, I think, played very good. I mean, they just held on for as long as they did, and when the defense is holding like that. It's just, we're bound to break eventually. So that's what happened. But I mean, no, you start Russ in week 2 going forward until that offensive line is 100% healthy. Do not set up Jackson Dart for failure.
Not
I
at
got
all.
an inside connect that said they're giving Russ till week 4 to
Week
show some
4.
progress. If anything
That's
doesn't
kind of,
happen in week 4, then they'll make that decision. Then that's what my
But
inside
when the
source said.
next quarterback that goes in is Jameis Winston.
No,
no.
he third.
Dart is number 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, Dart is 2. Now listen, if it's week 4, week 5, we only have 1 or 2 wins. Like, don't play around. Just get Jackson in there, give him the rest 12, 13 games, and see what we got. Like, we got someone going forward. Cool. If not, then work on draft positioning for next year.
Definitely. Coach, I want to go to you for this one, man. What the hell happened to our Detroit Lions losing to the Green Bay Packers 27-13? Can you explain any of this, man?
man. I know everybody gonna be like, it's because they had Micah Parsons. That's not what it is. The fact is, to be honest with you, we almost got a new team because we got a new offensive coordinator, right? And his play calling is not conducive to what we do, right? We got some heavy hitters as far as our runners, and we did not utilize them correctly. So he kept trying to go to the air too soon, too early, too many times. That's not how we do it. We run down their throat until they, loosen up, and now we can get the ball in the air. And it wasn't working that way. So we definitely got to go back to the drawing board with the OC to make some better choices on how he supposed. You know what I'm saying? How this thing supposed to go. We couldn't get nothing going. You know what I mean? But I will say this: I love that last touchdown.
Woo!
And
Shout out Isaac Tesla.
man, I love it not just because of how amazing it looked when he caught the ball, but because we needed that going into game 2. We had to have some type of momentum to, you know what I mean? Something to go off of. So that gave us something to go off of. It gave him a way to, present his name like, look, I'm here. Play me. I'm here. Let's go. So let's see, game 2, we got to come out a little bit different, man. They gotta switch up them calls. Switch up them calls, please.
Yeah, definitely. And the best game of the week, hands down. Buffalo. You would have thought all your money in the world in the third quarter, Baltimore was going to pull this off, but they choke, losing to the Buffalo Bills 41-40 in the best game, hands. We said it in the pre-show it was going to be this, and it ended up being that. The best game, hands down, incredible. Bob, bro, how'd you feel about this one?
I believe my preseason pick for MVP was Josh Allen, because I said he has something to prove this year. And it's the middle of the fourth quarter. I'm like, all right, they're getting the doors blown off. Like, all right, they take the first L, move on from here. But it's just, I don't know whether it's coaching, it's the offense that just didn't take care of the ball at the end. It's everything. It's all the ingredients. Like, is Josh Allen just playing on like invincible mode right there? Like, he was not gonna lose this game. If there was a chance, he had to score on every possession, under 5 minutes, and that's what he did. I mean, the defense, like Ed Oliver forcing the fumble on Derrick Henry, who had a monster game, that was huge right there. And even after they scored a touchdown on the ensuing drive, like, they missed a 2-point conversion. They got to get a 3-and-out on defense. They get the ball back and, man, just march down the field systematically. Like, I mean, Keon Coleman, that's the next wide receiver up that's going to be like in the top 10 discussion by the end, because he played big in that fourth quarter. I mean, because I mean, he played awesome like that. He's going to be he's going to be Josh's number 1 going forward. But it was just an amazing game, back and forth. I mean, but here's a crazy stat for you. I don't know if you guys heard this. John Harbaugh has now lost 17 double-digit leads in his career. Like, that is insane. Ooh. Double-digit leads, 17 of them John Harbaugh has lost. Like, that is crazy. That is, I mean, but like, that's on coaching. That's on Lamar. That's on the offense. That's the whole team right there.
Man, Lamar is a choke artist, man. He He cannot handle the pressure. That's the problem. So first quarter, if the game was over after halftime, then we would have been saying how amazing Lamar looks, right?
Yeah.
But anytime there's pressure, when it's a fourth quarter, he see them doing a thing. He choked every time. He just did this in the last game that they got kicked out of last season.
Yeah.
The same exact thing. He choked. Now I will say that Derrick Henry, he was on the verge of being like, something amazing for that game. And he did do some amazing things, but that fumble killed him. Right? That
It
fumble
did.
killed it.
Mhm.
And but all in all, man, Josh Allen 200 plus yards in a quarter because he knew that's what was needed. He stepped up and he did his thing. He running MVP. He's showing you why. I love this game because I just knew it was over with. And I
Rose,
just
how'd
kept
you feel
watching.
about it?
Just like I said last week, man, that girlfriend just still sitting around waiting to get married. That's just what it's gonna be, man. That's what they do. Like, this is why I'm just against them this year, because this is what Dennis Green said. The Ravens are who we thought they were.
Yeah, they are.
And they had the Bills and they let them off the hook. I think it just shows exactly what kind of person you're dealing with Josh Allen now.
Yeah.
For somebody that that was down that much to actually turn around and actually go through, like, he was down so much it was people that was in fantasy leagues that didn't have a chance to win, that when after that game he actually pulled them out and they actually ended up winning this week off of just him doing that.
Mhm.
So, like, the fact that he's doing that, it just shows you what kind of quarterback you're dealing with this year.
Definitely. Last game, I just want to talk about it real quick. Minnesota Vikings pull off another thriller on Monday Night Football, coming back to beat the Chicago Bears. Being a huge Michigan fan, I'm gonna tell you, when they was down, I never thought for 1 second they was down, because I kept looking at JJ and he looked like he looked during his Michigan days. And I saw a crazy stat online. It's been 2,100 and something days since JJ McCarthy has lost a regular season game. If that's not a winning quarterback, I don't know what the hell is. So the hell with what anybody got to say about his maturity, what he can't do. Him going, I think it was like the first 6 out of 9 drives, it was 3 and out or some shit like that, some crazy stat. He showed hard. He stood in the pocket. The Bears got a hell of a D-line. They was coming after him. He didn't have no choice. He did what he could, but hell of a game. Monday Night Football. Minnesota gets the win 27-24. Incredible week 1 action of NFL football. Shall we jump into week 2 here?
No, we cannot. There is one game we did not talk about. That is Friday night.
We don't talk enough about the game.
Friday night in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The one guy here who picked against the light-skinned god, as Roze calls him, the Chargers beating the Kansas City Chiefs. I told you that if you were going to catch Mahomes, you got to catch him early. I said it's a neutral site. Yeah. Funny things can happen. Division rival as well. And I mean, listen, Rashid Rice is out for first 6 weeks, and now Xavier Worthy, like, we don't know what's the status of him going forward. He got hurt very early in the game, and it's like you see Mahomes, and like, I know Kelsey scored a touchdown, but it was later in the game where Kelsey kind of stopped in the middle of the red zone where Mahomes thought he was going to keep running. It was incomplete. They had to settle for a field goal on that drive. Like we said, that was the tone of week 1. All the teams, you don't see them. They're not flowing right now. It's going to take by week 2 or 3 for the contenders to be in full form. So, like I said, Justin Herbert, this was his time right here. And I think Herbert played a flawless game. He made no mistakes. He made all the right reads, all the right calls. And listen, what was it? 3rd and 15 when they had the ball, like, the key point was keep the ball out of Mahomes' hands, get 1 or 2 first downs. That 3rd and 15, I'm sure we all thought, they're going to punt the ball. Mahomes is going to get one more chance. And Herbert said, no, I got wheels of my own. He gets the first down, slides, and game over, game, set, match. Chargers pull off the upset. And now listen, week 2, they got the Eagles coming in, so hey, they could find themselves 0-2. We don't know. We shall see.
You know, I looked up something and I said that this is the first season since he was a rookie in 2017 that he lost the first game of the season.
I'm gonna tell y'all a funny insider story about this Kansas City Chiefs game. We got a group chat with the 4 of us. As soon as Ball Bro was the only one with the win, he conveniently said,
we should start keeping up with our records. Exactly. We should start keeping up with our records. We should go ahead and keep score.
But I love how both New York teams freaking cost me in week 1, man.
They did.
Like Coach said, that you picked with my heart and not with my head.
Yeah.
Shout out Will Disley though.
Yeah.
Tight end for the Chargers. Hit my parlay.
Okay.
Oh man, now let's
shout out to Quentin Johnson. Like he finally figured out how to catch the ball.
Yeah, that's true too. That is true. Thursday night, beginning week 2, we got the Washington Commanders at Lambeau Field going against those Green Bay Packers. For this one, I think it's going to be a very good game. I think it's going to be competitive. But after they beat down my Lions, these Packers are for real. The fact that they didn't even use Micah Parsons, I don't think, for more than 60% of the plays is scary. So give me the Green Bay Packers. They're going to catch up with that little bastard, Jaden Daniels, and Packers for the win for this one. Roze, who you got? Washington, Green Bay.
Even though they didn't use Micah like that, Micah still had some kind of impact, still had a sack.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie. What you called him yesterday? He was the healthiest pregnant woman I ever seen.
He was.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go with the Green Bay Packers. I don't see nothing on the Commanders defense that can pretty much stop Jordan Love at this point. 10 fingers, 9 fingers, doesn't matter.
Don't matter. Ball, bro. Who you got? Washington or Green Bay?
I'm going to go with Green Bay just based off how Micah did look like you said, not even maybe 60% of the snaps that he played this past Sunday, but he looked good. He looked explosive. I mean, he looks quick out there, whether he took the epidural shot or not. I mean, whatever he did, in the preparation for that game, listen, he's also motivated. That trade right there, that money, like you don't think he has a point to prove this year, like especially in a couple of weeks with the Cowboys coming up, like it's Thursday night football, the lights are shining just on, going to be very bright in Lambeau. I think Mike is going to show out, and there's nothing I saw from playing Washington week 1 that's like should scare Green Bay in any sense of form. Like they were lacking in the big play department. I will say I think Krosky Merritt, the rookie running back for Washington, he does have big play capability, so he's someone to watch out for. I mean, but McLaurin, like him and Daniels, they weren't in sync in week 1. That might take another week or so, and like I said, nothing really to fear from that offense. So I'm going to go with Green Bay to win this one.
Green Bay for Ball, bro. Washington, Green Bay. Who you got, Coach?
Man, as hard as it is for me to even say these bums' name, man, but I'm gonna say Green Bay, man. Green Bay got it.
They got it. They got it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Next up, we didn't even mention this team last week, but we will this week. The Jacksonville Jaguars are headed to Cincinnati. I think the Bengals is starting to figure everything out. The win over the Browns was a wake-up call. I don't like anything about Jacksonville. That's why we didn't talk about them last week. For those who were all in the comments, but here you go. I'm picking Cincinnati for this one. Roze, who you got?
Shout out to my dude T Ward from Jacksonville. What the head coach say? Duval.
Oh yeah, that was creepy as hell.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna pick Jacksonville, and it's not so much of I think Jacksonville is a great team. It's just Cincinnati just looks so bad against the Browns, and they defense. I know. I said the defense was terrible, but I don't know. I think Jacksonville's offense and Trevor Lawrence may be a little bit better than Joe Flacco and Cleveland's offense. So I'm gonna go with Jacksonville.
Ball bro, Jacksonville, Cincinnati. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati on Cincinnati on this one. I'm not sold on Trevor Lawrence, honestly. Like I feel he was hyped up when when he was drafted as like the next big thing, but it's been what 4 or 5 years, and I haven't seen him take that next step. I know it's Jacksonville, but if you're that guy, then you should be able to elevate that franchise a lot, like how Joe Burrow did when he came into Cincinnati. I mean, listen, you got weapons just like, well, not as good as Burrow, but you got weapons around you. But I just don't see top tier quarterback in him. Like, I don't know. This is a make or break year for him. I mean, but I think this is the week that Cincinnati gets things figured out. I think Chase and Higgins are going to have a big game. So, yeah, I'm going with the Bengals in this one.
Who you got, Coach?
As much as I like to hear, what do you say? You got both of the Travises, whether you want to be the receiver or the running back for Trevor Lawrence, but I can't really go against Joe right now, man. Joe Burrow, he got a lot of making up to do from this week, so I feel like he's gonna go back to the drawing board. He's gonna figure it out. He's gonna come out this week and he's gonna get his name back because he was definitely a top tier QB last season. So he didn't show it this game.
Right.
So he gotta step up and show them something week 2. So we gotta go with Sin City for sure.
Definitely. Next up, we got the New York Football Giants going against those Dallas Cowboys. I didn't see too much out the Giants in week 1 that made me think they can go against a Dallas team who actually played damn good against Philly last week. So I'm gonna go with Dallas to get the win here. Ball bro, your Giants or those old Cowboys?
We talked earlier about like picking with our head and not our heart.
We did. Your second place is on the line here. Second
place is on the line right here. Listen, it's weird shit that's gonna happen this week. It's weird shit. There's no reason for us to win this game. Absolutely not. Dak played good actually in week 1. He made the throws. CD dropped them. If CD catches those, the Cowboys win that game. Mm-hmm. You can't put that on Dak. You put that on CD. Fuck it. I'm gonna pick the Giants in an upset. Why not? I'm gonna look like a genius when they win.
Yeah, you will.
I'm gonna look like, oh man, if you thought I was something when the Chargers beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You turn off your phone notifications if the Giants pull off that upset this weekend.
Oh man, I cannot wait for that one.
Man,
Abdul Carter will have a good game. He's gonna have a breakout game. He's gonna be chasing down Dak for his dear life.
Right.
Coach, who you got?
Man,
Right.
You ain't gotta finish that.
Okay,
Cowboys, man.
Listen,
Cowboys. They listen. Dak is trying to prove. He showed me something this week that he was like, "Look, I need to show y'all I earned this money. I'm worth this money that I'm getting. Y'all keep talking about Jerry wasting his money." So I feel like this is going to be a season where he kind of try to break out. Now, again, like y'all said, CD got to do his part. He got to catch the ball. They teach you in T-ball. If you can catch it, you can catch it. So don't catch it.
Pinkies right there, together, man. Pinkies together.
Roze, Cowboys or Giants?
Let's see. New York Giants, Little Giants, Jolly Green Giant. I'm going with Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Not gonna lie.
Good old boys gonna get it.
Next up, we got Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. I'm just gonna roll like ball bro with my heart. You know I'm going with them damn Lions. You see the shirt I got on right now? Come on, Coach. Bears or Lions?
Come on, man. This ain't even a heart thing, man. This is real life. The Lions got to recoup. It's gonna be a good game because we're going against our old OC. So hopefully they're gonna come to play. They're gonna do their thing. They're gonna go back to the football that we know. That grit football, that grimy football, get down in there, make it happen. So Detroit Lions, let's go.
Detroit Lions. Roze, who you got? Bears, Lions.
I'm gonna go
Remember before you say it, Bears can't finish a game now.
I'm,
They take off the fourth quarter. But go ahead.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the Lions, just because I feel like if they get back to handing the ball off to Gibbs and Montgomery, they should be okay. The Bears, that offensive line did not look good at all. And I feel like the Detroit Lions, they're definitely going to take advantage of that. And I ain't going to lie, like, I can sit up here and say they almost won that game, but Caleb Williams didn't look amazing. So I'm going to go with the Lions.
Bro, finish it off for us, Lions or Bears?
It's a clean sweep. I'm going with the Lions. Listen, just like I said with Trevor Lawrence earlier, I'm not sold on Caleb Williams, honestly. I mean, yeah, listen, he has all the ability in the world, but I just feel like I don't know if he has the mentality to like I said, be a finisher and just make the plays necessary. Because it was in the fourth quarter. There's a play where DJ Moore's up the left sideline, like wide open, like you hit that, you're a good chance to win the game, and he airmailed it over his head. Like I don't his decision making is way too inconsistent. In my opinion, he's either too high or too late with his throws. Like he still has a long ways to go, in my opinion. But yeah, I think the Lions will figure things out in week 2. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Going with the Lions, clean sweep. This next one, Buffalo Bills are headed to New York to play those Jets. Now, I'm in last place here. So this is a moment where I feel like I could take a leap here because I feel like everybody's going to jump on the Buffalo train. And I'm going to go the opposite way. Give me those New York Jets with the upset over the Buffalo Bills. I got a feeling this is my comeback. Coach, Buffalo Bills, New York Jets. Who you got?
Man, you got to go with the reigning, defending, undisputed. Oh, wrong show. My bad. You gotta go with Buffalo, man. You gotta go with Buffalo, man. It's hands down to me. I don't know if Justin ready for that.
Buffalo, Roze, Buffalo, or your little brother Jets?
Let's see.
Oh, not Roze. I mean Bob, bro.
Yeah, that's Bob, bro.
Yeah, that's your little brother Jets.
Man, listen, this is a trap game right here. Like, because especially when you think that what Buffalo had to do to come back to beat the Ravens, all the emotion, all the energy, and then you come into the Jets like little brother, like you said. But I mean, past couple of years, it's like I said, division game early in the season, and Jets always give the Bills like good games at home at MetLife Stadium. It's going to be a very close game, but I think the Bills will pull it out in the end. I think I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game like the Bills and Ravens game was. It's going to be a low scoring game. I say it's going to be within the low to mid 20s, but the Bills will pull it out.
Bills with the win. Now, Roze, how do you feel about it? Buffalo or those Jets?
Listen, man.
He said those Jets.
Listen, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Haley Steinfeld call him daddy. The Jets gonna call him daddy too. I'm gonna go with Buffalo Bills. I'm gonna go with Buffalo Bills, and me personally, I think it's gonna be
a blowout.
I think it's gonna be a close game, probably the first 3 quarters, and I can see fourth quarters them kind of pull away.
I got you.
Go with Buffalo.
Cleveland Browns are headed to those loser Baltimore Ravens. Yeah. Baltimore's going to figure this shit out. They're going to get it done. Give me the Baltimore Ravens over this. Cleveland or Baltimore, who you got, Chuck? Coach?
I'm definitely going with Baltimore. I'm not doing nothing with Cleveland until they make the right decision with their quarterbacks.
Right. Roze, who you got?
Is it in Baltimore or Cleveland?
It is in Baltimore.
I'm going with Joe Flacco in Baltimore. I'm gonna go with Joe Flacco. I think he gonna get one.
Cleveland.
So I'm gonna just go.
Cleveland's going to Baltimore to get the win.
I'm gonna go with I don't know, man. There's just something about Joe Flacco.
All right.
Like I just feel like he just.
They about to send bro back to the couch.
Yeah, it's gonna be some clear separation this week. It will not be. It will not be any ties this week. Ball, bro. Cleveland or Baltimore?
I mean, nah. Baltimore is gonna run them off the field. They have to.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like Lamar and Derrick Henry. They're gonna be running mad in this game. Like this game will be over by the. It should be over by the middle of the third quarter, and then we're gonna see that discussion on the Cleveland sideline. Like looking at Shador. I mean, if it's that bad as that should be, then there's no reason for Flacco to finish this game
It'll be
whatsoever.
Dylan, wouldn't it?
I know it's
Yeah,
Dylan,
yeah.
but it's like, yeah, it might be Dylan, but I'll predict Flacco's not going to finish the game.
Shout out for that clickbait mentioning Shador. We will definitely clip that.
Come on, Joe.
All right.
Get it.
Next up, Super Bowl rematch. Philadelphia Eagles headed to Kansas City to play those Chiefs coming after a loss. Now, this is a tough one. You know, they were out there in Sao Paulo. You know, maybe it was the weather, but it didn't look like it to me. It looked like a team that is not the same, not all there. Philadelphia, they didn't even open the pass game. They didn't even throw any deep bombs. They got so many more weapons to pull out the bag. Give me Philadelphia for sure. Roze, who you got, Philly or Kansas?
Not gonna lie, man. I love the light-skinned guy.
I knew you were
Patrick
gonna say it.
Mahomes, man. I love the light-skinned guy, Patrick Mahomes. I love Chris Jones. I love Travis Swift. But I'm not going to lie. There's something about Jalen Hurts. There's something about Saquon Barkley. And I think Jalen Carter is going to be on the field longer than 5 seconds this time. So I'm going to pick the Eagles.
Eagles for Roze, ball bro. Philly or Kansas?
It's a very, very rare sight to see Kansas City or Patrick Mahomes going 0-2. It's kind of unfathomable when you think of Mahomes' run in his career so far. But you know, with the Eagles picking up the win week 1, like you said, the pass game wasn't clicking. I mean, AJ Brown was like basically non-existent. I don't see that happening 2 weeks in a row. I think, I think Brown will get involved very early in the game. Hurts and Brown are gonna get get off to a very good start, nice and early. I think the read option will be working fine with him and Barkley. I think Barkley's gonna have a huge game. I think Philadelphia is going to win this game, and man, I think it's going to be a blowout. Ooh. I just feel that, like I said, no, Rashid Rice is out. Xavier Worthy, like he might be out as well. And like I said, Mahomes, he just didn't look, you know, a lot of quarterbacks did, but they didn't look in sync with his receivers, with his core. And I think that Kansas City Chiefs O-line, which is already a little shaky in my opinion, and now Jalen Carter, as long as he don't do no dumb shit before earlier in the game, like he's gonna be causing havoc up the middle, which will free up the DN. So I think the Eagles defense is gonna play a lot better. I think the Eagles will win, and Kansas City will gonna start the season 0-2.
Damn. Coach, finish us off. Philly, Kansas.
Man, it's a cold day when it's a landslide going against Kansas City. Because I'm going with Philly as well, man. This kind of remind me of like when Golden State started taking their L's after winning so much. And nobody wanted to really admit it or see it happening. And they just started making excuses after excuses. So sorry, Pat, but it's a new king over here that's ready to hold it down.
Damn. Let's head to those dirty birds in Atlanta. Heading to Minnesota to take on JJ McCarthy and those red hot Vikings. You know, Minnesota was down against the Bears. You know, they looked bad. It didn't look like it was gonna go well. But I'm a Michigan boy, and JJ is my guy. I'm going to stick with him. I think he's going to figure it out, get on a better track, give me the Minnesota Vikings over the Falcons. Let's head to a guy who's actually down in Atlanta right now who might have a little better insight. Roze, Atlanta or Minnesota?
Man, not going to lie, man. Michael Penix, he did his thing. It it's the defense. Like it's just the defense. It's just defensive backs. Like we got B. John Robinson. We got all these people on offense. We just got a young defense, and like going against Jettas, going against T.J. Hawkinson, Adam Thielen. As much as it's gonna hurt me, man, I'm gonna pick JJ.
JJ and the Vikings. He didn't go with his hometown team. Wow. I was the first today. Everybody went with their hometown team, but Roze. Dang. Ball, bro. Falcons or Vikings?
I mean, Falcons for. I just can't trust this team right now. I mean, like you said, young defense right now, and the way that McCarthy played the poise that he showed in that fourth quarter right there, that it never looked like the entire game that he was never down or out on himself. But just the way he played, he finished that game. I mean, he took over, he marched up and down the field in Chicago. So now I think in week 2 against Atlanta, I think he's going to get off to a better start. I think him and Jetta will have a much more dominant game going forward. You're not going to hold Jetta to under 50 yards receiving 2 weeks in a row. So I think Jetta's going to go off. Like they're gonna plan it. They're gonna scheme him open. Maybe script like the first 10 and 15 plays to get him involved. But which I think is going to open up things for Hockenson and Aaron Jones as well. So I'm going to go with the Vikings to win.
Vikings to win. Coach, Atlanta, Minnesota. Whoa. You mute. You can't hear you, brother.
Oh, what about now?
There you go. There you go.
This is what you're going to hear. McCarthy to Jefferson. Touchdown. It's going to be constant, man.
Yeah.
This is man, as much as I don't want to say it, Minnesota for sure, because, they kind of rival with us, but Minnesota going to take it, man. I like what JJ said after the game. He said, I always been a Chicago fan. I want to be Chicago, but they overlooked me. Now look. He said, ask Ohio. I wanted to go there too. They overlooked me. You see what happened to them. I'm like, okay, all right. He talking that talk. So
that talk.
Yeah, already. So I'm loving it, man. Minnesota for sure.
In our final game, I know we didn't cover all of them. We don't have time to. The shit shows we don't even bother mentioning. But make sure you tune in on Sunday. We will be live streaming a lot more games. So our final game, Monday Night Football, Los Angeles Chargers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. I absolutely love what Jim Harbaugh is doing with these Chargers. Give me the Chargers 1,000%. Coach, Los Angeles or Las Vegas?
I love going to Las Vegas, but I'm going to have to pick Los Angeles as well, man. I think I don't even know if it's going to be a good game. That's the part. I wanted to say it's going to be a good game, but I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, definitely. Bob, bro, who you running with? Chargers or Raiders?
I'm going to go with the Chargers. I mean, like I said, I think Herbert, he's going to be a close second behind Josh Allen in the MVP race this year. And, if he follows up what he did in Kansas City, then, I mean, there's no reason why he should not put up big numbers this weekend. I think Quentin Johnson, like I said, he's finally coming to his own. He looks like he's, kind of fixed, the issues with his hands and everything. And Keenan Allen's back as well makes, Herbert's life a little easier. And with McConkey as well, like I love their receiving core as well. Then, the defense is solid. And I think Herbert's going to have a big game. I say 300 plus 300, 3 touchdowns. I think they'll win by 17. I'm going with the Chargers.
Roze, finish us out with our week 2 picks. You going with the Los Angeles Chargers or the Las Vegas Raiders?
It's a division game, so division games definitely get weird. Justin Herbert played good. Quentin Johnson switch bodies with CD Lamb, start catching. Lad McConkey, that's a bulldog. But I gotta go with I don't know what it is, but it's something about these division games, and it's something about Geno Smith in these games. And now Geno Smith, he has Ashton Genty to hand the ball off to, and then he also has Brock Bowers to throw the ball to, who's questionable. I think he'll go ahead and he'll play Monday. So If he's out there, he opens up the field for Jacoby Myers and them to catch the ball more. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Raiders.
Raiders for Roze. Remember, we are keeping track of this all season long. Myself, I'm in last place with 4 wins. Tied in second is Ball Bro and Roze with 6. And Coach DTM is in the lead with 8 right now. We talking about picks, but let's jump sports here before we get out of here. Canelo Crawford this weekend, the mega fight of 2025. Coach, start us off. Who you got?
Whew, man. This is gonna be a definite good fight, man. It's gonna be a weird fight though. So I don't really know who to lean toward, man. But I'm gonna go with Crawford, man. I gotta go with Crawford for this one.
Crawford. Coach, Ball Bro, Canelo, Crawford. Who you got?
All the advantage is to Canelo. It's a super middleweight fight. Crawford is coming up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo. And here's the thing. If I super middleweight, I think is around 160-ish or something. By the time fight night happens, Canelo's going to be like 190, 195. He's going to be heavier by 20, 25 pounds over Crawford by the time the bell rings, like after he rehydrates up. He has the size, he has the power advantage. But I think Bud Crawford is the superior boxer. I think that he's more of a tactical fighter than Canelo. Like Canelo has the power, yes, but I think Bud is gonna he's the smartest fighter, one of the smartest fighters I've ever seen. Like he knows how to execute his jab, use the left very good. He knows how to change levels very good, and I think But I think also he has to fight a perfect fight. He has to get in and out. He has to find his range, not get in the danger zones. Watch out for the body shots. Like watch out for the liver shots. Like watch out for the left hook. If he could avoid the power of Canelo, like especially in the early rounds, the further this fight goes along and Crawford is right there and the fight is even, I think that's going to favor Bud. I think he's going to use his, like I said, he's going to use his combinations, get in and out. Bud Crawford wins. 9th round TKO.
Roze, Bud, or Canelo?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Bud, he's a great technical fighter. I feel like he's been awesome in all his fights. I seen him in. I remember the first fight I ever seen him in was Errol Spence, and he beat Errol Spence to go back home. He hasn't fought since. It seems like he just ends people. I don't know if it's the straight backs or what it is. Not gonna lie, man. It's hard to go against a guy named Bud. Kendrick Lamar said, I'm Terrence Crawford. I'm whooping feet. But Billy Bamba, give me Canelo. We gonna have Coronas in the front yard. Give me Canelo. I think Canelo got way too much power. I think Canelo knows that this is his chance to show everybody that he is one of the great fighters. I feel like he's gonna go in this fight and he's gonna be ready to go against Crawford. And I think this might be his last one. Damn, so I think he's just gonna go out on top. Yeah.
Damn.
Give me Canelo. Hey, Bamba.
I guess I'll finish it off.
Talk about it. What you got?
You know, I love Bud. You know, I remember driving up to Grand Rapids years ago before he was anybody, just watching him fight, and I was amazed then before he was somebody. He a fellow brother, you know. Sometimes you got to stick with your race.
Come on now.
I'm light skinned, and I can lie. So I'm going to be Mexican. I'm switching races. I'm wearing a sombrero. I'm drinking Modelo, and I'm eating chimichangas with Minx Mayhem all night long. So give me Canelo Alvarez. Viva la Mexico. Yes, it's going down, man. I'm Mexican all damn weekend.
And I knew it. And I knew it.
Ain't no way. Give me Canelo, but that wraps it up for us, man.
You just setting me up for some great reaction video this Saturday night.
Yeah,
If
Look,
Bud
I'm
pulls
right
it off,
with you.
like,
I'm right with you on that one.
I mean, like, he just set me up. Oh, but like it should be. I just hope it's a good fight, man. Boxing needs
It should
a
be a
goddamn
good fight.
good fight.
It should be a
Like
good fight.
in the worst. Too much
Yeah.
clown shit.
Definitely,
Excuse me. Too much clown ish happening in boxing right now. We got Mayweather fighting Tyson next year. It's like
crazy. Crazy.
When that's what we got to look forward to, you know it's hurting.
Right.
yeah.
Right. Well, that's it for us this week. We appreciate everybody who tuned in and all the clips, all of our pre-show predictions. And if we are not covering your team, make sure you leave it in the comments. Somebody said something about who was it? Jacksonville. We covered it for you this week. So we appreciate all the comments. We listen to all of you guys. Make sure you stay tuned next week and live streaming all weekend. We will have the fight on our platform. Me and Roze gonna try to work out something with the live stream, so it's gonna be amazing. But till then, it's your boy AB from DET.
It's your boy Roze. He just funny.
It's your boy Coach DTM at Coach DTM.
And I am that ball bro from the NYC.
You guys been tuning in to the Holy Sports Podcast. Peace out.
Media.